Paradiddles. Are you playing them the best way you possibly can? Alright, so before we get started, if you are looking to up your drumming game, consider subscribing to this channel, and please show your love by hitting that like button. Okay, so I know what you're thinking. Judging by this title, I clicked on this video ready to fight because obviously a paradiddle is right, left, right, left, right, left, left. So yes, that is what a paradiddle is. Anyone that's been playing drums for any number of years understands that that's how you play a paradiddle. Right, left, right, left, right, left, left. The challenge I have with studying it that way is it's kind of confusing, especially for a new drummer like a student. Whenever I come in, if I try to teach, say, a 5-year-old how to play a paradiddle, if I give him, okay, right, left, 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 needless to say, they get very confused. Now, there's all kinds of tricks that I've seen drum teachers employ to get them to remember that. Things like para is different hands, diddle's the same hand. Those are all great tricks. But the challenge remains that once they do start getting it, and they start being able to play it a little bit quicker, I see a lot of drummers having problems getting it fast, getting it smooth, getting it comfortable. The faster they get, the tighter they get. So after years of teaching students this way of just para and then diddle, right, left, 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 I started trying to search for a better way. And the funny thing is, the solution came to me when I wasn't even practicing rudiments at all. I was actually working on my accents. So I was in college and I had gone through this book. This is the Sticking Patterns book by Gary Chafee. And if you go through this book, you'll see that Gary had put little letters underneath the stickings of each of his figures here. So you'll see an F or a T or a D or a U. Now, if you go back to the beginning of the book, he gives you a little key that explains what that means. He says F stands for full stroke, D stands for downstroke, T stands for tap stroke, U stands for upstroke. And that little half a page is pretty much all he gives you. So the idea is that you're going to go and you're going to work on those to be able to execute them inside of all these sticking patterns that he's put in this book. I found that book very, very challenging and almost impossible to do accurately because I really didn't have a good handle on all those positions. Now, all those positions are in the accent category. They're not in the sticking category. Rudiments tend to live more in sticking. Accents tend to live more in the realm of dynamics, loud versus soft. So as I was trying to play some of his phrases, for example, like 5A, I found that my accents would be kind of lame. In other words, they wouldn't be clear. And because they weren't clear even on the pad, they were even less clear around the kit and even less clear when I tried to go fast. So what I decided to do is to take Gary's little half-page exercise right here and completely blow it out into its own category. Something that I could work on, study, and hone over and over and over again. And I had no idea the tremendous effect this would have on my playing. Once I started working on those accent positions, it was a complete transformation. Now that chart that I hand wrote back in the day has now since become my accent chart. And I've actually developed an entire drum course around this chart. And basically, it takes you through, hones, and ingrains the 4 accent positions. Those are, again, just like Gary Chafee said, fulls, downs, taps, and up. Now, this is a paradiddle lesson, not an accent lesson, so I'm not going to go too deep into all those different accent positions. But suffice to say, understanding, practicing, and owning those 4 positions are what make paradiddles and any other rudiment get tremendously fast. And not just fast, fast and comfortable, fast and relaxed. And that's where you want to end up. So once again, how does this relate to paradiddles? Well, instead of teaching my students right, left, 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 I started looking at it from the accent position. And I let the position of the accents dictate the sticking. So the accent positions for a paradiddle: downstroke, upstroke, tapstroke, tapstroke. Now what's really important about that is, you notice my hand is just sitting there waiting? Let's do it again. Downstroke, upstroke, tapstroke, tapstroke. The whole time I'm doing those other 3 strokes, this hand is just all set, ready to go for my next accent. Now let's go ahead and take it the other way. Downstroke, upstroke, tap stroke, tap stroke. Down, up, tap, tap. Down, up, tap, tap. Down, up, tap, tap. Down, up, tap, tap. And what's amazing about this is I'm completely ready to hit that accent. I'm sitting there, my muscles are relaxed, and I'm just waiting. Versus the way most people play a paradiddle, which is up, down, 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 up, down. Now, back in the day when I was studying with Kim Plainfield, he was the one that talked about muscle groups and saying that to push the stick down costs 8 muscles. I think he said 8 muscles. And to pull the stick up is another 8 muscles on the other side of your arm. Now, we're talking about a drummer, not a doctor, so I don't know how accurate that is. But it makes sense to me. Pushing is going to be one muscle group. Pulling is going to be another muscle group. So if we translate that to paradiddles, starting from this position right here, down, 8 muscles, upstroke, just the pull, 8 muscles, tap stroke, no muscles, because I'm just opening my fingers, tap stroke, no muscles. So now I got 4 strokes inside the paradiddle. 1, 2, 3, 4. And the whole thing cost me 16 muscles total. Versus the old way, which is 16, 16, 16, 16. 16 times 4, which is 64 muscles? And hopefully I got that math right. And if I did, we're talking about 64 muscles for the first 4 notes of a paradiddle versus 16 muscles for the first 4 notes of a paradiddle. That's a huge, huge difference. Now, the way I break this down to a new student is in terms of baseball. So if you know baseball, you have batters that are swinging at a ball that's coming at them at potentially 90-something miles an hour. So in order to make contact with that ball and actually hit it with the bat, how does a baseball player stand? Does he stand there kind of with the bat hanging off his side and chilling out and waiting for that pitch to come, and when the guy starts pitching, he goes, oh, there it is? Or does he get himself ready? Does he have his stance? Is the bat in the right position? So all he has to do is swing one way in one motion. He doesn't have to rear back then swing. He doesn't have to lift the bat and swing. He doesn't have to do anything weird. He's ready to go. That ball comes out at 90 miles an hour. He's ready to hit it out of the park. You have to be that way with every single stroke on the drum, or else you're going to waste energy. Wasting energy, using muscles when you don't have to, that's what causes tension and tightness. So the bottom line is, when I teach paradiddle to students, I don't teach them right, left, right, left, right, left, left. I don't even say the sticking at all. What I show them is the positions. Down, up, tap, tap, down, up, tap, tap. And if you memorize that, down, up, tap, tap, the sticking works itself out and you're always set up. Down, up, tap, tap. Other way, down, up, tap, tap. Down, up, tap, tap. Down, up, tap, tap. Notice I'm waiting to go. And I can even exaggerate that. Down, up, tap, tap. Down, up, tap, tap. Down, up, tap, tap. Down, up, tap, tap. The sticks are literally hanging there, right? I have all the time in the world, even if I take it faster. And because of those positions, I'm able to take the paradiddle and execute it smoothly and quickly, and I'm always set up. So in summary, the next time you're showing somebody how to do a paradiddle, or if you're doing it yourself, try showing them from the position. Downstroke, up, tap, tap. Down, up, tap, tap. Instead of showing them from the sticking. And that's what I use when I play and I teach paradiddles. And it's such a better alternative to right, left, right, left, right, left, left. In fact, once you start doing it that way, you'll never go back. Now here's a little caveat to that. You're not going to just be able to do it, just like I wasn't able to play that Gary Chafee book. You're going to have to study those accents. You're going to have to work them out, do them very slowly. I have a whole chart devoted to it, and I've worked them out for hours and hours and hours till I was blue in the face. Now, like I said, in this lesson, I wasn't planning on going too deep into those accent positions, but if you'd like to see me do a video that really gets deeper into these accents, hey, let me know in the comments. Always looking for ideas for new videos. So that's going to wrap up this video, and always remember, when you practice, practice with purpose. Now, if you really want to test some of these ideas that I talked about in this video, like accents and positioning, and just some of your basic fundamentals in general, visit thedrummersalmanac.com and take my Drum Foundation Challenge. Most students crash and burn when they take this challenge. In fact, 98% of drummers fail it when they go through it the first time. So what do you got to lose? Head down to the Drummer's Almanac and take the DSC Challenge. Again, don't forget to like and subscribe. And if you are subscribed already, hit that like button. It's not a big deal, just hit it. Or if you hated the lesson, you know what? Hit the dislike button. But for God's sakes, do something.